Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Now that we've prepped everything, let's assemble our creamy gnocchi and tomato bake, and finish it off with a golden, cheesy topping. Let's get baking. Layering and baking the dish. Combine gnocchi and sauce. Gently fold the cooked gnocchi into the tomato sauce until evenly coated. Transfer to a greased baking dish. Add cheese. Sprinkle shredded mozzarella generously over the top, followed by a layer of Parmesan for a crispy finish. Bake uncovered at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius, for 20 to 25 minutes, or until the cheese is golden and the edges bubble. Let it rest for 5 minutes before serving. This helps the sauce set slightly. Garnish with fresh basil or a grind of black pepper for a fresh touch. The result: tender gnocchi nestled in rich tomato sauce, topped with melted cheese that's gooey in the middle and crisp on top. Easy, yes, but also totally irresistible. Tips for perfecting your gnocchi and tomato bake. Even the simplest dishes have room for improvement. A few small tweaks can take your gnocchi and tomato bake from good to unforgettable. Think creamy gnocchi, vibrant sauce, and a cheese topping that's perfectly golden. Here's how to nail it every time. Avoiding common mistakes. It's easy to end up with mushy gnocchi or a bland sauce if you overlook a few key details. Keep these in mind. Don't overcook the gnocchi before baking. They should be just tender when boiled, about 2 minutes, since they'll soften further in the oven. Skip the watery sauce. If using fresh tomatoes, remove excess seeds and juice. For canned, drain slight excess liquid to avoid a soggy bake. Use enough salt. Gnocchi and tomatoes both need generous seasoning. Taste the sauce before assembling. Pro tip: if your gnocchi sticks together after boiling, toss them with a bit of olive oil before mixing with the sauce. Enhancing flavor with herbs and spices. The right seasoning makes all the difference. Try these simple upgrades. Fresh herbs. Stir chopped basil or parsley into the sauce just before baking for a bright finish. Garlic and onion. Sauté finely minced garlic or shallots in olive oil until fragrant before adding tomatoes. Heat and depth. A pinch of red pepper flakes or a dash of smoked paprika adds subtle warmth. For a richer sauce, mix in a spoonful of tomato paste or a splash of balsamic vinegar. If it tastes too sharp, balance it with a teaspoon of honey or butter. Serving suggestions. This bake is hearty on its own, but here's how to round out the meal. Salad. A crisp arugula salad with lemon vinaigrette cuts through the richness. Bread. Serve with garlic bread or focaccia to soak up extra sauce. Protein. Top with grilled chicken, shrimp, or crispy chickpeas for added substance. Leftovers. Reheat them in a skillet with a splash of water to revive the sauce. The gnocchi might soften, but the flavors will still shine. Variations of gnocchi and tomato bake. The best part about this dish: it's a blank canvas. Whether you're loading it with veggies, packing in protein, or keeping it plant-based, a few easy swaps can make it fit any craving or dietary need. Here's how to mix it up. Vegetable lovers version. For a brighter, garden-fresh twist, fold in roasted or sautéed vegetables. They add texture, color, and extra nutrition without overpowering the dish. Roasted bell peppers and zucchini. Toss cubes with olive oil, salt, and pepper, then roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit until tender. Stir into the sauce before baking. Spinach or kale. Wilt a few handfuls into the tomato sauce for a pop of green and earthy flavor. Mushrooms. Sauté sliced creminis or shiitakes until golden, then layer them with the gnocchi for a meaty bite without the meat. Cheese plays well here too. Try goat cheese crumbles or feta for a tangy contrast to the sweet veggies. Meat lovers version. If you want something heartier, protein turns this bake into a full meal. These options add savory depth. Italian sausage. Brown crumbled sausage, hot or sweet, in the skillet before making the sauce. Drain excess fat, then proceed with the recipe. Pancetta or bacon. Crisp diced pieces and sprinkle over the cheese layer for a salty, crunchy finish. Shredded chicken. Stir in cooked, seasoned chicken. Rotisserie works great for an easy boost. Sharp cheeses like aged cheddar or Gouda pair well with meats, adding smokiness or a nutty edge. Vegan and gluten-free options. Dairy and gluten don't have to hold you back. Simple swaps keep the dish just as comforting. Gluten-free gnocchi. Look for brands made with rice or cassava flour. They hold up well when baked. Vegan cheese. Opt for meltable varieties like almond-based mozzarella or homemade cashew ricotta. Creamy sauce hack. Blend soaked cashews with tomato sauce for richness, or stir in coconut milk for a silky texture. Nutritional yeast adds a cheesy flavor, while roasted eggplant or lentils can mimic the heartiness of meat. No matter which route you take, the core stays the same. Tender gnocchi, bold tomato sauce, and a topping that crisps to perfection. The rest is up to you. This gnocchi and tomato bake proves that comfort food doesn't need to be complicated. It's flexible enough for weeknights but impressive enough for guests, with minimal prep and maximum flavor. The balance of tender gnocchi, rich sauce, and bubbly cheese makes it a reliable favorite. Try it as written, then make it your own. Swap in veggies, add protein, or keep it simple. Once you taste it, you'll see why this dish earns a permanent spot in the rotation. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.